Hello everyone, I'm Yirong, your host today. At Self-Help, we believe that everyone deserves to age with compassionate, trusted, and innovative care that respects their life experiences. Our Holocaust Survivor Program offers a full spectrum of services that include home care, case management, and more, so survivors can age with the dignity they deserve. Across 5 offices, we serve about 5,000 survivors each year. So today, let's meet Julia, the case manager from the Holocaust Survivor Program. Welcome, Julia. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, like your name, title, and how long you've been with Self-Help?
Yeah, hi. My name is Julia Skisov, and I'm a case manager in Manhattan's Holocaust Survivor Program. I've been working here since about September of last year.
Thank you for brief introductions. Many listeners might not be familiar with what a social worker or case manager might do in the Holocaust Survivor Program. Can you let us know what you do for Holocaust survivors?
Absolutely. We provide home care and financial assistance for things like hearing aids, dental work. Occasionally, we are even able to help with rent bills, as well as just being another person that the survivor is able to rely on and talk to. We also host social events for the clients that are able to leave their apartments and get some food, spend time with others that understand what they have been through.
So it seems to interact with them almost every day and every time for many things, right?
Yes.
Since you have many things on your schedule, has anything surprised you or have you learned anything since beginning at Self-Help?
So both sides of my family actually survived the Holocaust, but being able to see the continued triumph of the survivors who are still alive has really changed my whole world perspective in a way that I was not expecting. So many of my clients were very successful in various careers. So my clients were authors, painters, teachers, other social workers, and the horrific trauma of their childhood did not slow them down or seemingly hinder them as they continue to live their lives, raise families, and immigrate to America. I have some clients who immigrated right after the war and some who stayed in Europe or the former Soviet Union until the 90s and even early 2000s.
So it seems like a very diversified group. You just mentioned they do different things and also they came from different places. Since they are in a very large group, can you share a short story about one of your clients and your work that was memorable?
Yeah, so one of the first organizations I became familiar with that we partner with at Self Help is the Blue Card, and they provide robotic pet companions at no charge. So when I started with all my clients, I do like to mention the program due to how susceptible our clients are to depression and loneliness, but are also at an age where they may not be able to responsibly care for a live animal due to health conditions. One of my clients, when I brought it up to her, the pure joy in her eyes that she could get to enjoy a robotic kitten, something that of just genuine delight. And she has recently received the kitten, and I could see the change it made when I came to visit her next time. The client does receive home care from us as well, and gets weekly visitors from volunteers. And the kitten has brought amusement to the entire household.
Got it, got it. So it's a story that I've never heard before, like very memorable, and I also hope our listeners like this story. Also, you just mentioned so many things to do in a day, interact with different people. So what do you enjoy most about being a part of your work?
I have genuinely enjoyed getting to know my clients and knowing that everything I do is with the intention that my clients are able to continue living their lives with dignity and hopefully in their own home for as long as possible.
So it's kind of like helping the clients to live in a very comfortable environment. What advice would you give to another social worker or case manager considering working with Holocaust survivors?
Some clients are more willing to talk about their experiences. Some don't remember much because they were young children, and others remember and just don't like to talk about it. No one kind of person is a monolith, and that stands true with the Holocaust survivors that the new social worker would be working with.
Understandable. It's a very great advice for them to consider working with this group of people because like they have the past, have the stories. We also keep on sharing our Holocaust survivor stories on our website and social media. What do you think about it? Like recently, last week, we shared the Susanna story.
I think it's incredibly important and that we are able to keep the stories alive and are actively recounting history. The horrors that were witnessed during the Holocaust is something that needs to continue to be brought to attention to ensure that history is only remembered and not repeated.
Got it. So yeah, if our audience, you are also interested in learning this part of history and Holocaust education, you can go to our Holocaust education website and also our YouTube to find more stories about our Holocaust survivors. So yeah, it's very important to learn about this history. Comes to our last question. Is there anything you want to share with the audience?
That as we have just surpassed the 80th anniversary of the Holocaust, I just want to bring attention to the survivors that are left. They're elderly and they have lived very full lives. They've managed to overcome horrors that few can imagine. And now it is only fair that we as an organization and a society help make sure that their final years are filled with dignity and autonomy to the best of our ability. I do also want to emphasize the continued education efforts to make sure that the events of the Holocaust are truly never forgotten. And I really want to say thank you for the opportunity to speak in this forum.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing with our audience. If you are interested in this part of history, don't hesitate to go to our website and platform to read these stories. They are really touching and moving and also help you to learn the past. So yeah, come to the end. Thank you so much, Julia, for joining me and recording this episode together. And your work is really make a difference in our community. And I hope you enjoy your day and tune in next time to hear from more social workers during the National Social Work Month. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening. If you're interested in any topics, you can leave a comment or find us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.